so that we can use it that way.
Okay,
And we'll have a very brief thing 2 days before the Berlin presentation, so there will be a second seemingly incoherent question to say 2 days from now.
Les interviews de Woody Allen sont rares. En voici une qui permet de tout savoir de September, son dernier film. Mais le moins que l'on puisse dire, c'est que ce journaliste de la télévision allemande possède bien son sujet.
You tell us when we're set. Okay. Your film September is, in my view, very much a combination of Chekhovian elements and what I call midtown American drama. Did you deliberately work towards that background with the film?
No, actually, the origin of the film was that your lights are out.
What happened? Generate.
Marker.
Your film is very much, in my view, a combination of Chekhovian elements and what I call midtown American drama. I think a successful one, but did you deliberately strive towards that background, or what would you say to that?
No, I would say this was a film, the origin of this film was simply I was at Mia Farrow's country house, which is up in Connecticut, and I've been going there for years, and it looks like a lovely little setting for a drama, and I always thought it would be a wonderful place to shoot a film at.
The persons in the film, for me, are very interesting from a European point of view, the combination of personalities in the film. I would like to go into that a little bit. First of all, Peter. What would you say about a personality like Peter in the film? What is he for you in the midst of that?
Well, I thought he was a sad character because I thought that he was trying to take the summer off to write a book, and it was a well-intended book. It was about his father and his father's response to a bad political situation years ago.
And the whole drama centers on Lane, whose life has been, as I see it, narrowed by that complex net of guilt, sacrifice, doubts, unanswered love, and almost a neurotic sensitivity. Would you see her like that, or?
Yes, I see her.
Well, speaking about her mother, that would be another question. She's a character we do not quite understand, I think, sufficiently in Europe. This we'll get over with it and we'll get on with it. And is she a certain type that you have in the United States, in the families, afraid of, and at the same time? And there is Stephanie. She embodies for me that hungry for love, yet deeply dangerous personality that carries catastrophe all the way long. Without striving towards that. She's the victim of her own cowardly morale. I would say that we feel it. She is very much European as a woman character in the context of such an action. Would you say that she is a unique character, or does she also represent a certain type of, shall we say, woman, not socially in the social context, but in a dramatic context of American scenery?
No, I would say that she's not totally unique.
And in the end of the film, for me, nothing has changed, technically speaking, but for three fundamental things. First, Lane owns the house now.
Right.
The second thing is her dream of Peter is finished.
Right.
And the third thing is there is no real chance for a basic emotional relationship among all the characters involved, except perhaps the mother and Lloyd. What we see of it. Now, my question is, if I recall interiors, at the end of the film, you have the three women look out of the window, and for me that was a certain option for hope, to await something to come in. The end of September, to me, seemed to be a bit more pessimistic. Could that be an explanation of the maybe very angry reaction of some of the American critics for the film? Because I thought that was very consequential, what you did at the end of the film, speaking of September.
Well, it is pessimistic.
But I think, to stick a little bit to that point, the wonderful thing about the film, I believe, is an almost impeccable direction which you did. And so what I don't understand about the reaction of the American critique was that they always admire even Fellini at a rather mediocre level. And now they're confronted with your film, which is, to repeat myself, so impeccable in directing, so subtle in directing every scene, that I just don't understand that the critic, with the public okay, but that the critics just would go so violently against the film. Is that only that they expect something different from you, or?
I think. I don't know.
Would you say it would be fair to say that September is more a European film than an American film? Closer to Europe than to America? And you have Carlo Di Palma as a cameraman. Cut. Okay. 3 more questions.
Okay.
Rolling? Yep.
You have Carlo Di Palma as director of photography in your latest films. Why did you just deliberately pick Carlo Di Palma?
Well,
And there have been a lot of European, German, Italian cameramen, directors of photography with recent American productions. That was astounding for the Europeans. Is there a general tendency to have a more European style of photography in the films? Because the films look different from the classical American films. Not only yours, others as well.
no, should I hold it for a second?
Yeah. They have it.
Should I just answer now?
Tomorrow the Berlin Festival will open and your film will have the European premiere on Saturday night. It's a premiere that a lot of people are looking forward to. The interest is tremendous, but your films have not been in competition of the festivals. You have been participating in the festivals, but always out of competition. Wouldn't you think it would have been an interesting thing to go into competition with a picture like September?
I don't believe in film competition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.